This is a movie about a male protagonist who gets stuck in a building he's not supposed to be in.
Correct.
His goal becomes to reunite with his family. While in the building, a high-stakes burglary takes place, and it is up to the male protagonist to put a stop to it. He defends the building using various weapons, causes major damage to the building itself. He stops the thieves and reunites with his family. The events of this movie take place on Christmas Eve. You think I'm talking about Die Hard, right?
Yes.
I'm talking about Home Alone.
Okay.
The same freaking plot.
That
And
is-
Home Alone
is-
is a Christmas movie. Welcome back to Stole My Line. Not a Fireside film podcast. I mean,
We are, but
But today is a formal Fireside Feud.
first ever formal
ever.
Fireside Feud.
Today we are going to be debating about...
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes. We will talk about our general thoughts on the movie, which I feel like I can say right now. We both think very positively of this movie.
We both like this movie a lot, but this is not a review. This is
yeah.
strictly a debate.
Yeah. So buckle in. If you want Die Hard spoiled, stick around. If you haven't seen Die Hard, now's the time, man. It's Christmas Eve. Go for it.
Well, some would argue this is not the time, but that's okay.
We'll see. Today would be a great day. Either way. We're going to structure this, actually. This isn't like a one-to-one how every debate should go. We are going to open with defining of terms. And
Yep.
I have some stuff I want to say here. Then we're going to go into our opening arguments. I'm going to be taking the affirmative that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Drew...
I will be taking the negative
Yeah.
that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
We'll get into the body of our arguments, like our main points and stuff. Get into some kind of attacking the other person's arguments. Rebuttal, defense, or is that rebuttal? Either way. Defense of our own arguments, and then closing. Sound good?
100%.
Okay. Well, here's where I want to start. Okay.
Let's define this junk.
So, we have Die Hard, and that's a movie.
It is a movie.
That's defined.
Great movie.
Don't really need to say much else there.
People say I look like Bruce Willis.
A surprising amount of people have said that Drew looks like Bruce Willis. Comment below if you think Drew does look
I
like Bruce
almost
Willis.
wore a white tank top and
My dad
pants.
actually told us that we should wear wife beaters or white tank tops. I was like, nah, I don't know if that'll go over great. But here's where I think people start out this whole debate wrong. They kind of frame it as there's two types of movies: a Christmas movie and not a Christmas movie.
Okay.
That's wrong. There are three types of movies. There are non-Christmas movies. Think of your, you could list any movie here.
Braveheart.
A Few Good Men, Uncut Gems, like
Yeah,
just
Uncut Gems
any-
is definitely not a Christmas
any
movie.
movie that has nothing to do with Christmas. Then you have Christmas movies. You got your Elves, your A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, Polar Express. Like these are all
Klaus.
Go to
Banger
Polar.
Christmas movie,
Awesome
by the way.
movie.
Banger.
Netflix, please release it on physical media. Those are Christmas movies, right? You can say those are Christmas movies. Not a lot of debate around those. Here's the third category: Christmas adjacent movies. And I'm about to list some examples. La La Land has scenes that take place at Christmas. No, listen. Has scenes that take place at Christmas with Christmas music. I'm not saying these are Christmas movies. These are movies that have scenes that take place at Christmas.
Okay.
Little Women.
Yep.
Narnia. But
Okay.
those are three
Okay.
off the dome.
Okay.
There are more of these, but Rambo. Rambo's one of them. There's a lot of Christmas adjacent movies, but no one's going to come out and say, La La Land's a Christmas movie. It's not. No one's going to come out and say Rambo's a Christmas movie. It's not. Some might say that Narnia is, but I don't think it is. I think we can kind of say that one's not, even though that one might be more a Christmas movie than some of the other ones. But that's the third category, Christmas adjacent movies. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. There is stuff in here that is very explicitly Christmas. The debate is not, is it a Christmas movie or not? Is this a Christmas movie or a Christmas adjacent movie?
All right.
Do you feel good about that?
I feel great about that,
I
actually.
think the general public, listen, if you are joining in on this debate, this is how you need to frame this. Because there's not two types of, this is a gray area, and we're debating it right now. Are there any other terms you would like to define?
No, I think that's a great clarification that you just made.
Okay. All right, so we are currently debating kind of, is this a Christmas movie or is this a Christmas adjacent
Christmas
movie?
adjacent movie.
because like I don't think it's fair to say this is just not a Christmas movie whatsoever.
I disagree, but
Well, okay. I mean, like, this is a movie that has nothing to do with Christmas. I don't think it's fair to say that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Do you want to get into our opening argument?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Buckle in. I'm going to talk about today's movie. This is a movie about a male protagonist.
You've written stuff down. I have not written stuff down.
So this is the only thing I've written down. All right, I'm going to start over for the clip. I'm going to talk about today's movie. This is a movie about a male protagonist who gets stuck in a building he's not supposed to be in.
Correct.
His goal becomes to reunite with his family. While in the building, a high-stakes burglary takes place, and it is up to the male protagonist to put a stop to it. He defends the building using various weapons, causes major damage to the building itself. He stops the thieves and reunites with his family. The events of this movie take place on Christmas Eve. You think I'm talking about Die Hard, right?
Yes.
I'm talking about Home Alone.
Okay.
The same freaking plot. And Home Alone is a Christmas movie. So if you're in here saying like, oh, you know, Die Hard is for the plot, it's just not a Christmas movie. It's the same plot as Home Alone.
I don't know if I would call Home Alone a Christmas movie either. I also haven't seen it in probably 10 years.
Home Alone is a Christmas movie. It is a conventional Christmas movie.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Okay, well, that's my opening argument.
Okay. My opening argument is this. I think you are completely correct in saying Die Hard is a Christmas adjacent movie. I have absolutely no problem with that. This movie only takes place at Christmas. And the only kind of Christmas theme in this movie is family, which isn't even really a Christmas theme. It's just about family, which is good and great and lovely, but not necessarily Christmas.
Okay.
The vibes of this movie are not Christmas in the slightest. There is no, other than the fact that they sing, or like Alan Rickman's humming a Christmas tune down the jewelry place or whatever, and like they talk about Christmas.
Okay.
But as in like the vibes of Elf and the vibes of like A Christmas Carol and It's a Wonderful Life are like strictly Christmas.
Okay.
Like, whereas like this one, it's the vibes of this are a summer blockbuster action movie. You want to know when this was released?
In July.
In July.
Yeah, that's fair.
As a summer action blockbuster movie.
Which I would argue is stupid, but okay. All right.
Well, that is what we're arguing.
All right. Okay. Is that all you want to say?
That's my opening argument.
Okay. All right. I have something I'm going to pull up. I'm going to read you something real quick.
Okay.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. This is a Christmas song called
Right.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Yep.
If you say that, you know, this is about family, or like the point of the movie is not a Christmas theme. The whole point of the movie is him trying to get home to his family and reunite with his family for Christmas, on Christmas specifically. It is Christmas Eve. He wants to be home for Christmas. So I would say that, yes, even though it's not structured or packaged really as a Christmas movie, even though there's a ton of Christmas stuff in it, the credits literally roll to Christmas music, I would say that the theme of the movie is inherently a Christmas movie. And again, Home Alone is a Christmas movie. This is one for one the same thing. And you can even look at Elf, where the whole point is him trying to connect with his family. You know, that's really the whole point of Elf, right? The whole point of this movie is him trying to connect with his wife, his family, his kids. Like, yes, it's packaged very differently, but the core of it is really the same. So that I'm going to go into a few little things too. I would say, yes, this is a warm LA vibe. Sure. What do you think LA is like at Christmas, right? Like, it can't be snowing. That's just unrealistic. You know, at a certain point, we got to bend to reality, right?
I mean, it's not snowing here.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not, okay.
That's my point. So I'm not saying that every Christmas movie has to have snow in it. The Holiday is a great example of half of that movie takes place in just a warm environment. People might argue that that's not a Christmas movie. That's a different discussion. But most people would say this is a Christmas movie, right? So my whole thing is Yes, the warm LA vibes exist. Fine. Great. Do I prefer it? No, of course not. I like a good snowy movie. But I don't think LA just means no Christmas. There's Christmas in LA, you know?
I'm not saying that. I mean, I think a movie on a beach could be a Christmas movie if there are Christmas vibes and Christmas things happening and like Christmas themes. I would argue that, to your first point, you could say The Odyssey 2026 is a Christmas movie because you said the fact that he's coming home. I guess is your point that I'll be home for Christmas, or the fact that he's coming home to his family?
It's specifically I'll be home for Christmas. That is.
I think that's kind of a weak point, but okay.
But no, that's to a T what I'm saying, and I think. I mean, you look at the mom's arc in Home Alone. Like, the whole point is she wants to be home for Christmas. Like,
right.
It's not just coming home, reuniting with your family. That's not the only thing that
makes
makes
the fact that he's coming home on December 25th.
Yes, that trying to get home for Christmas, which is, it might seem like a little reach, but if you dig into what this movie is really about, I would say that is what this movie's about. And I'll Be Home for Christmas is a very popular Christmas song.
I agree. I think we talk about on this podcast a lot vibes and plot.
Okay.
I think for a Christmas movie to be a Christmas movie, both of those have to be high in the realm of Christmas.
Okay.
I would argue this movie, the vibes, not super high in the realm of Christmas. The plot, also not super high in the realm of Christmas, except for the fact that they're at a Christmas party and it takes place on Christmas Eve. But that feels all very plot devicey, which isn't bad, as opposed to a specific narrative choice structuring this movie around the themes and vibes of Christmas.
Okay. Yes, so I'll say this. You could completely remove the Christmas element of this movie, and this movie would fundamentally be the same.
Exactly.
But...
Exactly.
But you could do that for most other Christmas movies. And if you really think about it, Elf could be very similar if you just remove all the Christmas elements from it. And I know you might be like, whoa, he's an elf from the North Pole.
I think that's insane.
No, you might be like, oh, whoa, he's an elf from the North Pole.
I am in the moment like, whoa, he's an elf from the North Pole.
Okay, imagine he's not an elf from the North Pole.
Okay.
Imagine he's a dwarf from some mystical realm. The movie is basically the same thing. The whole thing is that he's out of place in New York. Yes, I would say Elf is a Christmas movie, and it should be a Christmas movie. We shouldn't change what Elf is. But same with Home Alone. You make Home Alone not at Christmas, it's the same freaking movie. Like, there's a lot of movies that if you just remove the time period, it's the same movie.
No, you remove the vibe.
Yeah, sure.
Like, if you changed Buddy's origin and place where he's from, that changes the whole vibe of the movie.
Okay, sure, but like I would say the same thing about this movie. Genuinely, I genuinely would say that because I would feel less like I would feel less invested in the character of John McClane if it wasn't set at Christmas. If he's just trying to get home at some point, this is like it's kind of the same thing as Inception. Like he's just trying to get back to his kids.
You love Inception.
I know that we're talking about Christmas movies. We're not talking about how much I love Inception. My whole point is like I connect more with John McClane as a character in this specific movie that he is trying to get home by Christmas for his kids. I mean, there's a scene where the kid's like, "Will Dad be home for Christmas?" Like, that's freaking sad. Like, and you want that for him. If the daughter's just like, "Will Dad be home in a month for July 4th?" I don't care.
No, that is if she's like, "Will Dad come home?" That's sad inherently.
Yes, but I think the whole at Christmas, like it pulls on the nostalgia of like, think about all the times you've had amazing Christmases with your parents. Now imagine your dad's stuck in a building during a heist and can't be home for Christmas. Like that's sad, right? So my point is, I think the Christmas part of it tugs at the heartstrings just a little bit more, makes this movie just a little more impactful.
I would argue you brought up July 4th. This is a July 4th movie.
It's not
a Christmas movie.
It's not a July 4th movie.
What?
Whatsoever.
The themes are very American and very just like patriotic in nature, way more than they are Christmas.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess my point is a little bit like, take Top Gun, which I would say is a July 4th movie.
Agreed.
If Top Gun was set at Christmas The credits rolled to Christmas music. There were Christmas trees in every other shot. The characters sang and hummed Christmas tunes. Like, I would say that Top Gun's a Christmas movie, genuinely. Now, I think it would be a worse Christmas movie than Die Hard because the plot is not as strong about Christmas. Again, the plot of Die Hard is getting home for Christmas to your family, to your kids. So, I'm saying that if the vibes are just slightly elevated above the basic movie towards Christmas, it's more of a Christmas movie. And it's throughout the whole movie, too. It's not like, oh, they're at a Christmas party and the rest of the movie's not Christmassy. Like, no, the whole thing is about Christmas. Like, or has Christmas in it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to move into...
Yeah, we should move on. I think we're just saying the same things.
We are. Okay.
Which is fine. But.
So, well, we kind of just... We lost a little bit of structure there, but you know what? That's okay.
Welcome to Soul
We make the rule. We make the rules here. So, do you want to, I guess, full-on attack my argument? I will full-on attack your argument.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so just rip into it.
Okay. I think you are basing your entire argument on incredibly weak things. Let me list them off. All right.
You're saying okay. Oh gosh, I gotta hold my tongue here. This is a formal debate.
You were basing your argument on the fact that you see Christmas trees in the shot, you hear Christmas music, and he is coming home on a specific day. None of that.
On a specific day that is Christmas Eve.
On Christmas.
On
right.
Christmas Eve for Christmas, yeah.
He's trying to get home on Christmas. But honestly, I would say he's trying to save his wife more than he's trying to get home. And that's the narrative arc. But,
I think that he's trying to save her to both get home for Christmas.
But like,
I'll amend that.
Christmas is not the focus. It's saving his wife. But I digress.
Okay.
I would say all of those things do not make a Christmas movie. To be a Christmas movie, you have to have Christmas vibes, and that doesn't have to look as specific as like snow, red and green, whatever. But there has to be some feeling this movie gives you of Christmas, and this movie makes me feel not like I want to sit by a fire, but like I want to run through a building and punch Alan Rickman. Okay.
Okay. So, here's my question then. Will you support kind of the whole Christmas? Will you give me some examples? And let's stray outside of Elf and A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Like, hit me with some, like, what do you say constitutes a quote-unquote Christmas vibe? Like, specifically from plot to setting to, like, the feeling it gives you. Like, give me some examples from other movies that...
All right.
So we can have some more tangible references.
Let's do two, okay?
Okay.
Klaus, Christmas Carol.
Okay. All right. Start with Klaus.
Klaus. The whole movie is kind of about the origin of Santa.
Yes.
To some extent.
Yes.
Which is inherently very Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
There is snow, which isn't a necessity, but definitely helps. The themes are all about generosity, what it means to serve others, what it means to just be like a loving and caring person for those around you.
Okay.
Very Christmas-centric theme.
Okay.
Christmas Carol, kind of the opposite vibe. You take Ebenezer Scrooge, old miserly man, teach him what it means, what Christmas actually means.
Okay.
And like there is a lesson in what Christmas is. We'll even talk about Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Super smaller example, but kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown's depressed. He then learns the meaning of Christmas and has some sort of arc revolving around Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I completely agree. Is there anything else you want to say in your kind of attack of my arguments?
No, you have the floor.
Okay. So, actually, before I defend my argument, I'm going to attack yours. We talk a lot about vibes, right?
We do.
Vibes are on a spectrum. Like, you look at any genre. There's action movies, and then there's extreme action movies. There's comedies, and then there's dark comedies, and then there's, like, the funniest of comedies, right? I'm going to say that your view of what a Christmas movie is a little narrow, because there's a spectrum of Christmas movies. I'm not saying that this is the most Christmas movie ever. Like, it's not. I would say it's not even a top 10 Christmas movie in terms of vibes and like Christmassy stuff, right? But I think on the spectrum of like from the lowest of low Christmas movies to the highest of high, this might be closer to the lower, but it's still a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's not as Christmassy as maybe Elf or some of these other movies we've watched, but I think you're basing your whole like the vibes and the feeling are not what I think Christmas is. I'm like, sure, but I think Christmas movie is a little bit broader than you may think.
Because
I said so. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. No, because I think a movie can have the heart and soul of Christmas with like being set at Christmas, and that's still a Christmas movie. And I would say that this is what Die Hard does. It has the heart and soul, like deep down in its core. It has the heart and soul of getting home for Christmas. Like the song, like Home Alone, like a bunch of other movies. Like I would say in some ways, now this is not one for one. It's a Wonderful Life. It's like at the end of the movie, he just wants to get back to his family, right? Like that's the same thing. It's not one for one. I would say It's a Wonderful Life has a lot more going on, but it does.
I would also agree.
But like that's that core story of getting home for Christmas to be with your family is a Christmas movie. And then I think specifically for your vibes, like I'm just gonna go back to what I said. Like L.A. is L.A. It's warm. Like what can you do? It's not gonna snow, but probably very much there, especially on Christmas. I don't live in L.A. Nowhere close to L.A. If you live in L.A., tell me the last time it snowed on Christmas. I'll wait. I'll listen. I'll hear you out. Yeah, this movie has action in it. I would say that there's a lot of movies that have action in it. There's a lot of quote-unquote Christmas movies that have action in it. Even some movies like Elf have action sequences in it, you know? I'm not saying it's one for one, but like just having action sequences doesn't make this not a Christmas movie. So.
No, I think that's fair. I think there are very minimal Christmas vibes. I think that's my point.
Might just have to disagree on this one, guys. I don't know. There's Christmas trees everywhere. It's at a Christmas party. Credits roll to Christmas music. I don't know what else you want. I would say this movie has more Christmas vibes than The Holiday.
Haven't seen The Holiday.
Holiday's great. It's great.
Should we conclude our points and then...
Well, let's go into a brief defense of our own arguments. Is there anything I said attacking your argument that you want to kind of defend, and I can do the same for mine, that we can close?
I think you're basing your argument on the fact that it is Christmas adjacent, and you're just like, oh, it's a Christmas movie because...
No, okay, I'll redefine Christmas adjacent real quick.
Okay.
I would say it's a movie that has scenes that take place at Christmas, but the plot has virtually nothing to do with Christmas. I would say that Die Hard's plot...
of Die Hard.
No. Die Hard's plot does not have absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. Again, I keep going back to...
He's trying to get home for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is not nothing to do with Christmas. I would say Narnia has a very pivotal scene in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe that takes place at Christmas, where Santa Claus literally gives them gifts. Like the Santa Claus.
That's true.
I would say Rise of the Guardians has a ton to do with Christmas. It's literally got Santa as a main character. Yet those movies have nothing to do with actual Christmas, you know? I mean, La La Land has scenes take place at Christmas. The list goes on and on. I would say that that's different because those movies have plot-wise nothing to do with Christmas. I would say, like, if the equation for a Christmas movie is Christmas plot plus some Christmas vibes, and that can be a spectrum.
I agree.
Equals a Christmas movie.
I agree.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying before you rip it. If the plot is 1 + 1 = 2 there, or A + B = C, I would say that a Christmas adjacent movie is the one that has no plot about Christmas, so it doesn't have A, but it has B, has the Christmas vibe a little bit, or like a Christmas scene. But that doesn't equal C. B doesn't equal C. A + B = C. I would say that Die Hard has both A and B.
I would say it really struggles in A and B.
I think
it has more A than B, but not.
I would say that if it's like, if A and B are like 0 to 100%, they might both be at like 60%. But I think that's enough to call it A and B.
Okay. I just think the fact that he's trying to get home for Christmas in a movie that feels very much like 4th of July is not enough to call it a Christmas movie.
Okay. Is that your closing argument?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have much else to say until we do our closing arguments. So
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
want to
Yeah, let's get into it.
hop into those. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Spider here.
A friendly little spider.
Go away.
We do this outside, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
All right, my closing argument is this. Die Hard, the vibes feel significantly more like 4th of July than they do Christmas.
Okay.
Despite the fact that it takes place on Christmas Eve. The plot is a terrorist heist, and John McClane's trying to stop it. It's sick. It's awesome. I love it. But it is not Christmas. Tell me what a terrorist heist has to do with generosity and just a general Christmas vibe. You can't. The fact that John McClane is trying to get home for Christmas is kind of the plot. I would argue he's really trying to save his wife, and I think they are trying to get home, but the movie is focused on, can he kill the terrorists? Can he save his wife? That's what the movie is focused on. The fact that he's trying to get home on Christmas Day, I don't think is a strong enough point to call this a Christmas movie, because this is not a Christmas-centric plot. So therefore, it is not a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Thank you and good night.
All right. Well, I'm going to say stuff now.
All right.
Yeah, everything Drew said was wrong. No, I'm just kidding. So, everything Drew said was kind of wrong, though.
Okay.
Die Hard is a very sweet movie at its core about a man trying to reconnect with his wife and reunite with his kids on Christmas Eve. It is set on Christmas Eve. It opens to a Christmas party. It closes to Christmas music as the credits roll. There's Christmas trees, there's Christmas songs throughout. Ho, 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 and like all of that stuff.
I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
It's so sick.
It's littered throughout the movie. It's obviously intentional, you know? I would say that A plus B equals C here. That there's enough plot about getting home for Christmas and enough vibes for Christmas that make it equal C. This is a Christmas movie. At its worst, if you settle on this is a Christmas adjacent movie, I can live with you, but you're wrong. And here's one final thing that I've just refused to say because I don't think it's a really strong argument. It's a little subjective. This whole thing is subjective, by the way.
This whole podcast is subjective.
But it feels wrong to watch this movie any other time of year. I'll say it straight up. I don't want to watch this movie on July 4th. This movie's a Christmas movie. That's just how my brain works. So,
this movie came out in July.
I think it's wrong. I think it's stupid. Frick you, Hollywood studios. I know something went wrong in the studio there. But like the intention here is so Christmas that I can't see anything else. This is a Christmas movie. It feels wrong to watch it any other time of year. And yeah, it's the same plot as Home Alone, just packaged differently. This is a Christmas movie packaged as an action movie. So that's it for me. Comment below who you think won, genuinely.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts.
And did we change your mind? Probably not. People pretty entrenched in their opinions nowadays, but
that is true.
You know, that's kind of where we're at. Is there anything else you want to say on Die Hard?
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
You should go watch it.
I had a great time.
Great movie. Alan Rickman. Legend.
Oh,
Bruce Willis, also legend.
Alan Rickman, Hans Gruber's one of the greatest villains ever. Classically trained, as he says.
Awesome.
It's great. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't have a lot of notes on Die Hard itself. I think it's a lot of fun, and
it's pretty great.
Try not to go in with anything else, and like I'm just gonna have fun watching this movie. So, yeah, I'm gonna buy this one on Blu-ray one day. It's not really a review. I haven't bought it on Blu-ray yet, but I will.
Okay.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. I mean, like there's a ton of great stuff coming up. What do we got coming up in the future, Drew?
The amount of things we have in the pipeline is so large to the point it's clogged. Okay. We have plumbing issues that stole my line because we have so much in the pipeline.
We still haven't seen Hamnet.
I have seen Hamnet.
I haven't seen Hamnet. We've been busy.
All right, we got in the near future a little Christmas surprise, which if you watch Stole My Line is not a surprise.
You know what's coming.
We have Marty Supreme, Stranger Things, and then we got Oscars. The dogs. We apologize for the animals. They're not ours. They're the neighbors. we got Oscar season. We're gonna review Hamnet. I know we keep saying that,
At
but
some point.
we really are.
Yes.
It was one of my favorite movies of the year, so I'm really excited to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like Marty Supreme and Stranger Things are dropping basically back to back. So
Yeah.
stick around. It's going to be lit.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah. 2026.
Steve
is
might die.
it's gonna be
TBD.
Steve. Oh no. We might be cooked, guys. We might. Steve Harrington fans. This might be. This might be the end.
It's a bleak time to be a Steve Harrington fan.
Hey, we can hold out hope. We got one more day before we find out something.
I'm so excited. I'm excited for Christmas. I am. I know my mom's
It's
gotten
like
really angry.
Christmas, Stranger Things 5.
And Marty Supreme.
And I don't even love Stranger Things 5, but I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
In 2026, we got The Odyssey, we got Dune 3, we got Avengers Doomsday, we got
Spider-Man.
We got so much good stuff, guys. Just hit that subscribe
Hit the
button.
subscribe button.
So you can hear our word vomit, our brain vomit. Those are some words
It's gonna be lit.
that I said for y'all. But yeah, we love you guys. So go ahead and hit subscribe, like our videos, send it to a friend. If you got a friend that's super into movies, now's the time. Just send like, hey, there's these two white dudes that love movies. I'm gonna send them to you. They record outside. We're your podcast, so go for it. Yeah, take a break.
Enjoy a film.